Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back once again for another Let's Play Zack Wiki, and if you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went to tackle through another level here in the Volcano Cavern, and that is going to be known as the Relics of the Past, and that was where we had to go and ride around with some different robots to get to our next destination for the treasure for Barbaros there. And what we are going to go and do now is that we are going to be heading into one of the most frustratingly annoying type of levels here with a very high type of IQ, which that is going to be known as the Dragon Scales. Now, I will be helping you guys throughout this particular level because this is an area that I got myself lost in when I first went and played through Zack Wiki, and I want to say there is a particular segment where if you do miss out on a said type of item that you don't really take alongside with you for the remainder of the other part of like this set level, you will get yourself stuck, and I believe you will have to restart the actual particular level all over again. So we're going to go and try to do this in one take, and hopefully we can at least somewhat manage to go through all the way over here. So let's go and do it. So as you guys go and see at the very beginning is that there is some spiders lurking around. We can't really go and do anything within those spiders just yet, not until we actually go and do something with that said type of dragon statue that is around within here. And that little mini dragon statue right there, that does actually have some sort of fireball that will be meant for what is going to happen throughout this particular set level. Now, there is a part of a said type of area that is around over here within this platform that we can't go and access just yet because we do need a said type of bridge part. Well, we are going to have to go and enter on into the said type of dragon's body here. That kind of almost looks like a resemblance of a design from like Pokemon Black and White, so I don't know if maybe that's what Pokemon maybe kind of got inspired for, to add in the Pokemon Black and White gym for Drayna and Iris here, but they kind of have that design. But either way, let's just go and finally drop down the bridge there, so now we can be able to access throughout that spot. But however, what we are going to do is actually bring up with the said type of lever again, and we're actually going to be picking up with that said type of dragon claw. Now, that said dragon claw that we just went and just kind of moved around over here with is going to be a piece of the tail that we're going to have to go and attach with, so that we can then get the dragon statue all up and ready to go. So let's go and move all the way down over towards to there. Probably get ourselves with some extra more currency as we go along as well too. I know that we kind of blew out a lot of different money as we went around, so to get more of the platinum tickets. But either way, let's just go and tug on this type of dragon claw here, and we should just be able to just get it off here in no time. So perfect. And within these two videos for today, if you guys are curious, we're not just of course taking on with Zack and Wiki, but me and my friend Kevin, we're finally going to be going and doing another said video for you guys as well, doing some more of the Super Mario Galaxy, and hopefully everything will go accordingly to plan. If not, you guys may have to go and see another said video, but well, I'll kind of let you guys get yourself informed about that later. But for right now, here we go. Let's knock around with the set type of dragon statue here. So nice. And let's go and do the other one as well too, to get the other set spider out of the way. Alright, so that is two set spiders so far taken care of, but what we are going to have to do is actually leave the dragon statue in that type of particular way for right now. And what we are going to do is actually use one of these said type of spiders that will be here as an actual like type of racket in a way, because now we're going to be playing a little bit of some tennis here. And the type of item that we're going to be picking up is going to be known as the spider racket. And also make sure that you do want to go and get yourself with a said type of goon as well. That is going to be over in the back there, because you may potentially forget about him, and you don't really want to go and actually put the bridge into a particular way that I'm going to show you guys exactly what that's going to be all about later. So there we go, and just like that, wow, we actually did somewhat relatively well right there to get the said type of score that we do need. Now, if you do miss out on a said type of spot, that happens, well, within the actual set of Spider Racket mini game, you will get like the lowest type of scoring. So just try to make sure that you at least get yourself with a with like a second or a third attempt, because then you can at least somewhat get yourself with a high enough IQ that you can at least get yourself enough good ranking by the end of the game. Well, by the end of this particular level, I should say. But we're going to go and actually have this goon totem here, and we're actually going to pick up with the other said bridge part as well, just so that we can at least just go and lower this guy down as we go along. So we already went and seemed like we already went and placed out on one of those said type of goon parts right there. So you do kind of have to throw one of them down below, and it's just squish the two different other set spiders. And then if you have the other set type of goon totem that's going to be here, we will be able to place it alongside the little teeter-totter spot. So just go with throw it just like we did before. And now, what we're going to have to do is actually stomp on the actual said teeter-totter, and that totem is going to go and soar across to the other side, and we are going to have to use that later. But for right now, I think after that, we will have to go and move around with the said type of dragon statue that's firing out those fireballs there, because what we are going to do is actually turn the said type of dragon statue that we have and actually move it towards to that said type of red glowing ball that's up there, because there's not one, but there's two said glowing balls. And you don't really want to be activating that type of red type of ball beforehand, or else you will have to repeat everything again, which that is not going to be fun either. So yeah, so make sure that you grab the spider racket here, because this is a definite must that you want to go and do, because after this point in time, I think there is like no point of return after, once you go and actually jump across to the other side platform. So just make sure that you at least have everything with you before you actually get yourself all ready to go at this point. Alright, so now we're going to go and move directly over here to this side, and now we're just going to kind of just wait as the ball is going to just start rolling across. This part could get a little bit boring, but we're almost said and done here with this. And once this one type of ball actually does get moved, it should actually launch us towards to the spot where the goon totem is also going to be. Now that other red glowing ball, we will actually go and use this a little bit later, and that will be for the actual said chest that we will actually have to go and get out of that, out of that dragon's mouth there at some point. And it will actually have to launch all the way over here to this X on the mark of the spot that's going to be happening. So now what we're going to have to do is actually move this type of goon totem that we have and try to enter it into this type of, into that type of spot there. And unfortunately, sometimes you will have to run into a situation where the fire is just going to like shoot on out of nowhere. And you don't really want to have that. Alright, so let's go and do this again. And hopefully we turn it into the right type of proper way here. Yeah, just kind of wait until that fire just goes out, and then we'll have to put it right through that little spot. And just like that, just kind of feed it through, and there we go. So now what's going to happen is now with all that fire not coming out of that type of little spot there, the geyser for the type of disc elevator that's going to be here is now going to be able to kind of light ourselves all the way up to the next particular mini game that we are going to have to do. So let's go and just move all the way up here and head right on into this spot. And now what we're going to have to do is try to hit that treasure chest that is where that dragon's mouth is. So if we can line it up properly, we should at least be able to get it all said and done here. Now this may probably take a little bit, because I know that I kind of lost out on it, unfortunately. But if you can actually time it out at the very beginning of it, you will get the full IQ ranking for what this particular one is. Unfortunately for me, I only got like the lowest type of score. So it's not like what happened before when we went and did the first mini game of this spider racket one. Nope, a little bit too high. We want it to actually hit directly right to the dragon's mouth. So it's all about pointing your Wiimote at a right certain angle, and if you can do it, then you should be able to hit it right there properly. There we go, and just like that, we hit it right through the dragon's mouth. We're going to let the treasure chest kind of roll on around. And with this treasure chest kind of having this type of force field around it, we are going to be seeing that when the time does happen with the said particular boss of the boss dragon that will be here of the Volcano Cavern as well. Alright, so now what we're going to actually have to go and do is head on back onto this disc elevator and head to the second one that will be along within our way. And all we have to do now for this particular one is just kind of let the geyser go and do its own thing. And we'll go and pull out the rock from the actual set red glowing ball that is going to be here. And what we'll actually go and do is that with this red glowing ball, it will actually take us, it will actually lead it to the actual said chest, and it should bounce it all the way over to where that X on the mark is going to be. And then that is how we'll be able to finish off with this particular level and get it all said and done. So there we go. The force field has been broken, and now we just need to go and just break the curse as well, and we should be able to get our next Barbaros piece, which that should be another part of his leg or something around over there. So just shake it all around. Come on, Wiki, get that curse out of it. Alright, and there we go, and we got it. And just like that, we got ourselves a stage cleared. And that should be the other side of Barbaros's body part here, because I know that we went and got one of these type of axes from the last time. Now, if you guys are curious about what other type of worlds are going to be left, well, we do have Barbaros's Tower. I believe that is one other type of area that's going to be somewhat more frustratingly annoying than what Volcano Cavern is going to be. And then we also do, of course, have Rose's Hideout, or Rose's Airship, that we're actually going to have to go and enter on into as well. But that will be happening a little bit later on after this type of boss dragon that we have to go through in this way. Alright, so there is Maddie. Let's go and meet up with him. Let's see what type of brand new type of scavenge mystery item that we just went and picked up from the set type of bone lich that we went and did. And I'm going to go and end it off here. I'll let this video go and play itself out just so that I don't have to go and keep on talking any more than it needs to be. But hope you guys did enjoy that one. And if you guys did feel that that did help you out, let me know if you guys have been following along. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.